I'm a fan of the theater. The theater, the theater. What happened to the theater? We're not going to start that way. Nope. Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. When it comes to the theater, I don't know, I'm no expert, but I think there are two kinds of the theater, right? There's the scripted theater, which is there's a script. That's why they call it scripted theater, where someone has written down the lines, and it's the actor's job and the director's job to figure out how are we going to deliver these lines. But there's another kind of theater, and that kind of theater is unscripted, aka improv, aka improvisational theater. That was a long lead-in, wasn't it, to something everybody knows because of whose line is it anyways? There's one cardinal rule, and the one cardinal rule when you're doing improv is it's never no but. Like, so if the other people are doing something you don't like, if they're going down this road that you don't agree with or you wish they would go somewhere else, you never say, no, but I will do this other thing. You never contradict the people you're doing the improv with. You always agree and then add to it. So it's never no, but. It's always yes, and. That's like the cardinal rule of improv. It's always yes, and, right? So the idea behind this is, think about it. Here's someone who's doing some improv. And again, you don't like the way they're doing it. You don't like the road they're going. You don't like the story they're telling. So you want to stop it and you want to go in a different direction. That's no but. And that's not allowed. It's always yes. What you've just done is what you just did. We're live right now. We are making this story up as we're going. So I'm going to yes and add to it. Now, the reason why I'm bringing it up here in the Ascension Presents video is because a lot of times the way we live our lives with other people, with the Lord, even with ourselves, is no but. So what I mean by that is, here's someone who's doing something we don't like. Here's someone who is a way that we don't like. And so what we want to say is like, no, stop being the way you are, be this other way. If I could just fix you a little bit, that would be great for me and for you. And you'd learn to enjoy it yourself. Or even our situations. You can look at our circumstances, look at this season in our life, look at where we're at and say, no, I don't want this, but. Or we can even say what God is doing in our lives. And maybe here is God who's giving us blessings. Maybe here's God who's giving us the blessing of desolation in our prayer, dryness in prayer, distraction in prayer. And we can say, no, I don't want this. And we resist these things. In fact, one of the things we're resisting at the moments is reality. One of the things we're resisting in this moment is we're refusing to accept this is how things actually are. This is how this person is. This is how my friend is. This is how my sister or brother is. This is how my spouse is. This is how my parents actually are. And it might be nice to imagine and wish, oh, I wish they were a little bit different. I wish they were like this instead of like how they actually are. But it doesn't help anything. It's a denial of reality, and it's actually a denial of who they have chosen to be. Now we could say, if I could just fix them. Yes, but the problem is it's not my job. And it's not only not my job, but it's virtually impossible to make decisions for another person after they are like two, I guess. And the same thing is true when it comes to the Lord. I cannot like what he's doing in my life. I can want him to be doing something else in my life. And so I can resist what he's actually doing. And I say no. But when I do that, I'm refusing to do one of the most essential things that every one of us needs to do when it comes to living life, which is accept reality as it is, accept other people as they are, accept my circumstances as they are, accept the Lord as he is. Now, caveat to this one, it's very important. What I'm not saying is we just throw our hands up and say, well, this is how it is, so never mind, I'm not going to try to make it better. For example, if you're in a place of danger, if you're in a place of injustice is happening around you or to you, like, well, I guess this is how it is, I throw up my hands. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is we have to first accept reality, which is, yes, this is how it is. This is how my spouse acts. This is how my children act. This is how the Lord is. This is how my life is right now. Yes. But then we say, and what can I do about this? So again, it's not fatalistic. It's not this kind of a giving up. It's a way of engaging it. Because see, you know what no does? No doesn't engage. No says stop. No says you're the problem. No says the issue is outside of me. But to say yes, what I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, yes, I acknowledge reality, and here's what I'm going to add on to this. So no but is refusing to acknowledge reality, and wanting to forge it how I can't even forge it, but how I liked it to be. Yes, and is I accept reality, I acknowledge reality and I accept reality, and now I'm going to engage with what is actually true in my life. So here's my prayer. My prayer has been really difficult. I wish it was different, but I'm not going to say no to it. I'm going to say, yes, this is how it is. God is doing something in this, so and I'm going to keep coming back. Here is someone who is not treating me well. I'm going to say, yes, that's the truth. They've not been treating me well, and this is what I'm going to do about it. Here's my circumstances that man, things are really, really difficult for me. Things are really tight financially. Things are really horrible physically or emotionally or mentally. Yes, that's the truth. Yes, and here's what I'm going to do about it. So there's something so good, and you might say, that Father, that sounds like the same thing. Saying no, but is you acknowledging you don't want this to be reality, and you're going to do something about it, versus yes, and, which is acknowledging reality and saying you're going to do something about it. The big key is, yes, acknowledges that this is how things are, even if I don't want them to be this way. And I don't have power to control everything, but just because I can't control everything doesn't mean I can't control anything. Just because I can't influence everything doesn't mean I can't influence anything. The first step is always going to be acceptance. Yes, and. This is going back to 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 20. Christ's answer to all was always yes. It was always yes. Which is one of the things Paul is saying about how the Lord he's already decided that he's for us, he's for you. He's not going to change his answer. But also we have this truth of how we respond then. The people around me, I wish they were different. But I'm going to say yes, I'm for them, even if I want them to be better. My situation is where I'm at. And so I'm going to say yes, even if I want to change it to improve the situation. I can see the situation of other people that is unjust, that is oppressive, that is evil. And I'll say, yes, that is the case. And now, what can I do about it? No but shuts a door. No but is a dead end. That's why they have rules in improv, never no but. Yes and is always an open door. Yes, and is always a road to something different. Yes, and is always a road to new possibilities. Yes, and is the Christian response to life. And always share this if you think that it would help someone that you know, that you love, that you want to fix a little bit. Just kidding. Anyways, from all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name is Father Mike. God bless.